Still don't know what time it really is, but it's time for the ruins. 7, right? 2 fell out. 1 stays down. Oh, I already see it. It's the snake, Benny Keys. I see you. Because if you only known, queens have died by saying, just bring me a bowl of figs. A bowl of figs. I will not cowl to that man. I will not kneel to that man. Pass me a bowl of figs. And on the other side, it's the peace pipe. A lot of men are scared to make a peace pipe with a woman. A woman with power. Men have always been scared of. That's why we're put in the corner and put in the corner. Until you say, come and make peace with me. Come on, you big YouTubers. All you police officers, no. The other ruin. It's the mountain where a giant lived until, was it the United States Army killed it? Why did you even go up there? That's where he lived. I hope he has others living there. Or you kill them all? Just like the people with red skin, the clans of my people you killed. You went in and slaughtered them while their sons were out hunting. And they came back to find their mothers, their grandfathers, their children dead. Everything burnt to the ground. Animals killed. Everything. And I'm going to have a sweat lodge for those worthy to come join. Because you have to be worthy. Third ruin. It's the footprints of God. As the person asked, where's mine? As he said, I'm carrying you. It's the fire circle that I'll have here. And I know who my fire keepers are already. Because they probably already felt the beat of the drum. Because those of us who are kept connected like this, even the camera connects us. Because I have a crystal ball. Right? Right, Beth McGee? You only wish you had what I have. It's the print of a cow makes. The man, the facts of the hell hunt. Howtohunt.com. 244,000 on one page. You think you guys got subscribers? You think you guys know shit? Guess what he believes in? He believes in me. You guys may not, but he does. He'll be at my first sweat lodge if he can make it. Because I know he's watching. He's my Joe Schmo. Right, sir? Because what's that? It's the part of the rainbow. It's those of us who believe in as you are all faiths, religions, creeds, races, whether you kneel, whether you bow, whether you pray together with male, females, whatever. We all are part of that rainbow. And the earth is our goal. Let's not blow it up. Paintball. One band. One young band. One young bunch of rappers. Do a video for me. Imagine the gold that everybody will say. Look how cool you guys. Paintball. Chasing each other around, laughing. Instead of saying, buh. Do the beat of the drum. Fifth ruin. It's my words. It's my words. Please put me in the algorithm. You guys have the power. Because I was born dancing on the moon. Right? Peter Pan. Because I have a star named Kimmy Monster now. Because unless you learn how to track the stars and the moon, you'll never find your place in this world. It's the cloud. My whole story's up in the cloud from day one of my being abused. The day I said Cash was murdered by people in that house, not by Darian Brown. Because Benny Keys has told you in his last few lives, Jay, that person can do shit. It's the flying carpet. The flying carpet when everybody saw when I started doing the runes. This is Steve A.V. Watchman. Because until those three wolves, Steve, his son, I don't know his son's name, but Shadow. Steve, Shadow. That's SS again, people. The coincidences. Steve needs his third to complete the mind, the body, the spirit. One more rune. Because, like I always say, I believe in love and light. My name Ishtar. She's a fertility goddess. She believes in Ishtar Garden where our soldiers come to heal. Because we bear their pain. It's the drum. It's my heartbeat. Boom, boom, boom. Put me in the algorithm. Please. Boom, boom, boom. That's 7 runes today. I'm Ukrainian. How many people have ever seen a bracelet like this? Have anybody else seen a bracelet like this? It's one of a kind. Just like me. I'm one of a kind. Going. Saying from Canada. A boxer named the Hurricane. Right? That's why there's so many in my hand. It's a fist. A black boxer went to jail for how long to be let out, only to die shortly after, saying, "This shall never happen again." So in the name of the hurricane, I know my history. I'm Canadian. I know yours. I'm Ukrainian going, paintball. For fuck's sake, stop it. But everybody says I'm crazy. No man comes in here and talks and says, "Oh wow, I got 3 people in here. Please talk to me." Thank you for the first thumbs up. I watch everybody else's live. I know I'm dyslexic, but at least I see their streams go so fast. What are you waiting for? It's like I want to yell out, "Good morning from Vietnam!" Well, it's Twiggy Kilt from Scotland. Hello. Yep. Yep. If you only knew, my grandpa Blair was Scottish. Hello. See how much I mood swing if somebody talks to me? You want to know about my proud heritage? Fuck. That's why it was. Maybe that's why they didn't want me to go in the military, because I could have been a really. What do you think? Oh, Irish. Oh, yeah. Oh, let's just say my hubby's Irish. Out of 5 kids or 7 kids, 4 were redheads. Why do you think I stopped at 1? Because they're his side and my side, twins were due. Could you see me with 2 fucking redheads? Ah! That's why I love the Ukrainian redheads, because I'm going to meet them Ukrainians. What do you remember? Okay. Are you a smarty pants? What are the name of the 2 Ukrainian military guys that put their hands up and just gorgeous guys? Because somebody remembered Mr. Zelensky for me. Hello from Canada, Mr. Zelensky. Yeah, I think that's why the flashing lights are started. Mary Molly. Oh, my God. Holy shit. I ain't saying nothing. Because remember, women hide stuff under their kilts. Just saying. And their boobies. That's why if you don't have big boobies, you're jealous. What do you think those big boobies are for? Not just there to look at their house, to hide stuff. Fuck, I can hide a knife. Never mind. Because I'm a secret agent, Mr. Comey. Twiggy Kilt, say something else. Twiggy. Remember Twiggy? Oh, remember when we all had to have Twiggy haircuts? They all chopped our fucking hairs off. My father come home when my mother cut my long hair off. I think, oh Lordy. See the flashing lights? I think that's when I heard the Ukrainian swear words come out of his mouth. Because just remember, daddies would, well, when I was little, daddies would brush their girls' hair. Well, he did mine. My daddy did. My daddy loved me. So, okay, we're down to one person, one like, and we got flashing lights. So, how was your Sunday? Where are you're Irish, right? Okay. So, what color is your tartan? My daughter looked up our tartan colors for my, I think it was my husband. My nickname isn't great. Twiggy Pixie haircut. But baby girl, I'm sorry, you got no baby boobies. Now you're, I'm sorry. See, I should have read your name better. I saw you got no boobies. Yeah, sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, people are mean. Yep. You either got big boobies or you got nothings. It's the people in between, like when Benny Keys says, like a fat person eats cake. Do you ever see a skinny person eat cake when it's really fucking good? It's just as dirty. Twiggy, I bet you when you eat cake, you look like, don't ya? Hey, Twiggy, all you gotta do is you wear a bra with a couple of socks in your boobies. How do you think guys make it look like they got well, you know what? And it's just 2 pairs of socks put out like this. Because if you put a banana in there, it squishes and it looks like you pee-peed. Holy fuck. See? I'm thinking of that fucking Canadian who did all those fucking secret agent shows with this name. Wayne's World. Okay, Twiggy, say his name. Not Martin Short. I love him too. Yeah. Oh, I love the guy who used to do the church lady. Saturday Night Live, the church lady. Remember? Hey, maybe that's why everybody leaves, because if you're wearing earphones, fuck. Everybody's fucking deaf. Oh no, I'm gonna get a belly laugh. Oh no, she's mood swinging. She's gonna erupt. Holy fuck. Hey, Mr. Comey, let me interrogate somebody for a bit. You can put somebody in a cell. Fuck. I'll have to confess after a couple of hours. You don't have to hurt them. Oh my goodness. I know I see you in Griffey's. That's why I like you, because I saw you in there. Oh yeah, I'm in Canada. I threw a snowball on the United Nations website. Did you know that? Because I outed all these meanies. That's why everybody's getting tracked. This is my story coming out, okay? You're part of it, Twiggy Kilt. Because you're a cutie pie. Because you admitted you have no boobies. But you know what guys do. They put socks in there. Because we know Benny Keys does that, don't we? And we're going to see Benny Keys shot with a paintball gun. That's why he doesn't go outside anymore. He's under surveillance. And he's scared he's going to get shot in the baby. That's why I keep saying about the drones going over his head. Because I said my son had a drone. Fuck, if I was near him, I'd have a fucking drone over his head, let me tell you. And I'd have a fucking paintball gun because I could shoot him in the pee-pee. So, all you law enforcement out there, I'll make you a bracelet. You don't have to tell anybody. You're seeing what that asshole's doing online. Shoot him in the pee-pee. Don't tell anybody. He'll drop his phone online. Hey, do it in the name of Stephen and Brandon Dassey. Good cop shoots. Well, it's our secret, see? See, it'll make you one. Ain't it pretty? I can't do the dragons, but I know a lot of you cops. Oh, if you could see the cops that came to my door with the tats they had, because those 2 cops are coming to my sweat lodge, because I know those 2 cops are said, well, you know, they're all watching me going, was she like this in person? No! Once you get to have a donut with the Kimmy monster, only those guys know me, right? Or seen me sit at a fucking chair where there was a murder scene and didn't tell me. And I went, what the oh, good for you. See, us Twiggies and us Canadian girls are going to save the planet. Because you have a kilt. You're a seer too. Fuck! Hiya. Do you wonder why people won't put me on their channel? Is it just me? Twiggy, what's wrong with me? You're in Canada. Twiggy killed. So what part of Canada are you in? Hey, you're in the middle. Because I'm in Ontario. You're not in Quebec or anything like that, because you'd be saying, bonjour, madame, mom, you know, all that Frenchy stuff. I failed that. The fucking teacher taught guitar. Just saying. Hi. See how my thing breathes? That's Cash or Lacey saying, yep. Darian Brown didn't do nothing. Because I'm psychic, you know. See? Mr. John Crimes. I know you send people in to watch things and don't tell anybody, and sometimes you say type and... Because you're Batman! 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 And remember, I have bats! John Crimes! You want to come and see bats land on my pinkies? Like this. There's I had 4 of them on each finger wrapped around. It was like a Tootsie Roll pop. Or it was almost like a hamburger with bat, or no, hot dog with bats. I couldn't have any hot dogs, roast any hot dogs, because they were on my fingers. And I was freaking out. My husband, well, never mind. He's just sitting there going, holy shit. And then you go like this and go, okay, go away, guys. Daddy's not allowed to see that. And the kids are going, oh, wow. So, anybody got any puppies? Really, I need a puppy. I've been getting bugging my puppy, or my puppy, my husband. I think he's almost ready to say, okay, you can have a puppy. I asked for a Great Dane. I wanted a girl, or not a Great Dane. I wanted a girl English Mastiff, okay? Oh, I know. I didn't have my TVs in. Or was I that time? But wait till you see what I look like when I'm hurdy. I asked my husband, because remember, are you really? Where? I mean, where? You know where Gooley River is? By Searchmont Hill, by Sault Ste. Marie, by where the Esposito brothers went to played hockey? Gretzky started in Sault Ste. Marie, and then he left us and said he got everything, but he's liared. He got all his fame in Sault Ste. Marie. Fucking Gretzky. Yeah. Hi! I know my hockey too. I worked for the Hill Singers that owned Water Tower Inn, Searchmont Hill, the A&Ws, all the A&Ws. You're in Northern Ontario. I worked for the Petersons. They were billionaires at Stokely Creek Lodge. They tried to get me to learn how to do cross-country skiing. No way. Short people aren't made to do skiing stuff. You don't go nowhere. I don't care. Anything else? What? Oh, you. Never mind. I was going to say something about Searchmont and Mike. Oh, the guy I caught in the sauna. Lord, love a duck. Do you ever see a great big fucking bear? Never mind. All I saw was his face. I was just so shocked. He was just in a sauna. Everybody said, those some of the bitches, I think, see, I'm swearing now, I think they set me up. Because they told me to go to this door. See, that's the blinking lights going, dee, 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 dee. Somebody sent me downstairs because I was the newbie in the kitchen. Go down to this door, get something, and bring it back upstairs. I open up the door, it's all this great big guy named Mike who carried around a fucking husky. 150 pound, at least 150 pound fucking husky around his shoulders. He stood up and I went, oh lordy! See the blinking lights? For about 6 weeks. So he blinked and every time he saw me, I ran upstairs. Had to have one of their famous trail cookies. Sit on a stool, if you know the kitchen at Stokely Creek Lodge. Take some. I know I took a plate or something and myself and went, oh lordy, that wasn't the room I was supposed to go. So just imagine, every time he went by, I went by, didn't matter. Because he wore one of the Canadian Red Goose jackets. Because he worked on the snow machines. So they all wore red jackets. So every time he saw me, didn't matter. His face would go red, like a fucking light bulb. Everybody'd look at him. North Bay. When did I go to North Bay? Yeah, I was in there too. Wow. See? Oh my Lord. Just imagine me going up to the police officer after there's a 6-car accident. And I said, excuse me, sir, do you know how long this barricade's going to be? And he goes, oh, miss, it's really, really bad. This is my first time going on a trip by myself, okay? I was supposed to go across to the States and If I would have gotten across, I may have been killed. Just saying. I probably would have gotten murdered, to be honest. But meeting the police officer, meeting my sister, and the way everything played out with people dying, I never got across the border because that was around the time that Russell Williams was on the internet killing and murdering people. Hi, Lynn. How are you doing? I was thinking about you. See, I think there was a police officer I knew named Lynn Morrison. See, there were two Lynn Morrison. One was male and one was female, and I know he had. I don't know. I know there was one of those police officers involved with the Homolka case, and I don't. Sorry. I feel really sick. I feel like Benny Keys has really put a murder on Darian Brown. It's all these coincidences. It's the numbers. Like everybody kept saying from the start, numbers, numbers, numbers. I'm born on the 21st. My husband's born on the 21st. The press conference was on the 21st, where the police officers wouldn't stand behind them. I was in Matt's chat at the time, AB's newsroom. And the twins, it's two little boys. It's all these men allowed me to be in their channels, and then when I tried to call them and say, I know the numbers, all you guys are talking about the numbers, and nobody will call and talk to me back until Griff allowed me time to tell my story after Ernie Shell did, but Benny Keys cut it up and made me look like a fool. And that's because I feel his sister is blinking the lights for me to say, Benny Keys is not a good guy, and I have entered Kimmy's body. And I've seen what they did to Lacey in my nightmares. Her scent comes around me. They did something with her hands, my hands. It was like the mommy dearest thing, where you punish a kid by putting her hands on the stove, And Benny Keys was allowed to look like a fucking jerking off, a fucking dog, like humping another dog. Like, this makes no sense. Like, Mr. Griff allowed me to say my piece, but he's not a swearer like I am. He's a bear. He's a bear. He needs to growl out and get his own anger on his channel. The women that are up there speaking on Griffey's channel are American women that have sons in God knows where, not knowing if they're going to come home to Ishtar's garden. Because every mother is a Ishtar garden because we birth our babies. Min'll say, get out there. But Mama say, do we have to send my baby? I'm saying that. I was so grateful when my son, who wanted to fly jets in Canada's Air Force, that because he wore glasses, he couldn't. So then he just said, nah, if I can't do what I want to do, fly a jet, I'm not doing this. And I went, woo-hoo for you. If you can't follow your dream, don't follow nothing. Benny Keys is no dream out there. He's the fucking devil. And and he'll sit there online because he knows I adore John Crimes, because John Crimes is into superheroes. And for him to say on live, just getting a phone from John Crimes, when I don't even have a fucking cell phone. Benny Keys has tried to hack me. I got Beth McGee flagging my channel. What am I doing wrong? Really? Look at what he gets to do. He gets to put a murder on Darian Brown. Just like the white cops that put the hurricane in jail. 'Cause you see this fist? 'Cause I'll tell you again. Molly Golightly, you got class, lady. Because Benny Keys calls you that name. You wear stilettos, and women that wear stilettos walk with grace. Because if I would have been at the bottom of that hill as he was running down with Molly Golightly, I would have said, girl, got this. And as he's coming down, Molly Golightly, get ready to pay my bail. Boom! No TVs! I've done it before. Why do you think the cops are letting me do my lives? Hello? I went and did my 12 steps in jails with prisoners who are out of jail. Benny Keys, I'm tracking you. Okay. Oh yeah, the police saved my life many times. If you knew out of the car crashes I walked out of, how can I walk out of car crashes, not be killed, or say, sorry, hon, let me sit down for 5 minutes. I need to have a cigarette. Or, no, we're not going in today. 6 people get killed. Or, can't go over here. Major car accident. 6 other people get killed. You go up a hill, 6 people, an ant, I think it was 2 ants with a bunch of kids, a whole bunch of everybody's kids, 4 of them, decapitated on the Mile Hill in Northern Ontario. So, this is my fire hand. Benny Keys. I started using my fire hand since I figured out you put a murder on Darian Brown. Right from the day I called the police came here, and the guy, he's a twin. A twin delivers my medical marijuana at the time. It's all the 21st. The 21st, the day, the press conference. Sheriff Walker said, no, I ain't putting my badge behind these murderers. The twins, the 2 Ukrainian twins, the twins Cash and Carter. And there was something to do with 24. 24. I've been in pain for 24/7 since I met AB in Canada, who put the tag of the Unabomber on me, searching the internet because everybody said I was crazy. Now, you guys are listening to my story. I'm Ukrainian. When Stephen Avery and Brandon Dassey, all that stuff was going on, my first computer was trashed. I couldn't get in. So I had to watch on TV. Then my husband gets this thing. Who's that? Okay, I'm in and out on that note. Who's Dodie ready? I'm sorry, I can't. See, I'm sorry, I have to play out what a couple of people jogged my memories, and when the volcanoes were erupting, it was because I was trying to find safe haven in other people's channel, and every time it took me 10 minutes to say hi, and I tried to go in, and then I went to music and come back, like around the time Steve's auntie died, and that was how many months ago? You guys can go look on Steve A.V. Watchman's community page where I put the day he said she died. Then I asked everybody to call me back, and it doesn't matter. Darian Brown was a murder was put on him. Good night, Twiggy Kill. Nice to see you. Thank for coming. Could you put your name somewhere so I could remember it, so I could sub to you, please? People don't want to sub to me, but I'll sub to you guys, okay? I need your name so I can remember you guys, because YouTube is shutting off my lives. I can't get into them. I'm not turning off the chat or the comments or anything like that. YouTube is Are you? See, I don't even know who are my subs because YouTube doesn't let me know. I never got notification of who subbed to me. See, Benny Keys is in my computer hacking me. I don't know nothing. I think when I go to sleep and I turn off my computer, he goes in and diverts things. He's a hacker. This is my subs. This is what I think. And why is that fucking thing on again? Jesus Lord. Every time I turn you off and you turn back on. Anybody have machinery that you turn off and it turns back on? Is it just me? My phone turned on by itself. Oh, fuck. He's a hacker. He's a hacker. Because Steve A.V. Watchman, who I call, before. I would send Steve emails. No, I've had our phone turn on, and then it went out for 3 days, our whole line. Then I get phone calls, Amazon's putting $1,400, $400, all these charges. We get a charge for a McAfee thing. But I know everything about McAfee, so I wouldn't, because they murdered McAfee in jail. Then I have this machine that turns itself on all the time, on and off. If I talk about certain things, my internet gets interrupted. I can't wear watches, because if I wear a watch, they explode. Or, you know, where the dials or whatever goes ding, or even if it's digital, then it goes like this. It goes like a fucking. That's why I don't go to casinos. When I see that, fuck, it's like being in the Twilight Zone. That's why I know when I gotta wrap up my yarn. I'm getting angry and I'm not gonna crochet. That's why I know when God said, or Jesus said, this isn't a church. You guys are all gambling in here. You guys are all making money. And then when Jesus went and said his speech on the side of the hill, and me being a baker, and people I loved that were native fishermen, Mike and Sarah, who I'm going to go see their daughter and say, your parents completed me. I'm having a sweat lodge. Can anybody on the reserve come and help me build it on my property? These people were so famous that buses from China went to Mike and Sarah's fish and chip shop. So if you don't think these people from China, Mike and Sarah, nephew, China, help me, put me in the algorithm. Oh, I can't wait to get my tat done and feel some pain. Warriors only understand when you get a tat, or if you're a cutter. When you need, like, right, Mr. Ball and Mr. Shipley? All you football players, you love it when you get a tat, because you get to feel that pain. And you get to feel that pain, and you're not allowed to scratch it. Hey? I love Mr. Ballin. Mr. Ballin hates me. I love Mr. Ballin. Hey, go to Mr. Ballin's site. Do you see me under there saying hi under the scary lady about Mexico? Tell him, say, Kimmy from Canada loves you. And tell him, fuck, I told Mr. Ballin and everything, I'm going to get a tat. A grizzly bear on me with a fucking seal in its mouth going, this is what our Navy SEALs, our Navy does to SEALs. We eat them. Fuck with a mama grizzly bear. Guess what happens to ya? I had a mama grizzly bear, or not a grizzly. I don't know what she was, but she stood out my back door and went, hiya! I went, oh lordy. And proud woman, I could hear proud woman in my voice go and say, just stand there. Don't say nothing. Just stand there and say hiya. Slowly back up to the door, 'cause you can reach the doorknob, 'cause you just stepped out the door. And then I stood at my door as her and I looked at each other. She is so beautiful. Then she gracefully put her feet on the ground and turned around. Benny thought he was my friend. Benny only wanted me for... See, Benny was at the start of my abuse, too. Him, A.B. Okay, here, I'll name the guys, okay? There's Scott in Canada, okay? Then there was Nina Boy. Then there was Steve A.V. Watchman's channel. Steve was pretty good. Always middle finger. Oh, but oh, fuck you, Steve, okay? But then there was No Thanks. Then there was Chris Dunna. He's a liar, or whatever, that's Chris CTM. You interrogate my kid without me knowing, you're fucking dead, right? And Tiffany Marie, fucking bitch. She's the one who circulated the campfire photo. Ray Jean, 100. That's 7. No thank. Oh, crime scenes obsessed or obsession, whatever she is. Chasing Truth. I don't know about you. You and her, we got into a fight. But this Ion Entertainment, you're a fucking gamer. Blind leading the blind. If you have a channel and you have a blind man that can't read the IDs, Chickie, you should be reading it. Just saying. Okay. Then there was other Canadian gamers or gamer channels. But see, after I met SP and went away to music, after I met BX Beastie Boy, who's fucking awesome. Him and Garfield, fucking love them. See how the heartbeat is? Because BX Beastie Boy saved my life. Like Sandra, my sponsor. And then when I came back, Steve's auntie, Sandra. Well, I don't know much about Griff for me not to like him. And if you don't like Griff, that's your stuff, you know? Don't come to me with your hate on Griff. Okay? You deal with your hate with Griff. Hey, that ain't my shit. This isn't the place for you to bring me your guilt with Griff or whatever. Your boxes. This is my house, and my boxes underneath are clean. Because I know the creators that... Oh, Crenshaw! Neener. There's another one. Kai, who I tried to call. All you people that I tried to call. Okay, I'm just saying. Don't you be mean to my Griff. Any man who saves a fucking dog. Just saying. See how fucking fast I can turn from happy? Hey, eye of evil eye. Fuck, you said hi at the same time again. Okay, sorry. Who was? I was confused because he was making jokes about her in the comments that day she was on the panel. Who was making jokes about me? Who was? Oh. About me? Yeah, see, I'm Canadian and I only have 92 subs. Goodbye. See? It's men keeping me down from the algorithm because they can so easily hurt a female.